So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Clark Schmidt. What do we have on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Anthony Volpe stands in now, looks at that one inside. And delivers outside.
No strike.
In the air, left side, Dominguez. Makes the catch for the out. Here is Aaron Judge.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning. Back here at Coors Field, towing the slab in today's game, Carlos Rodon.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. Headed towards the corner. Cabrera on the move towards foul ground. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close. Two outs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Schmidt, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Rips that one to right. Judge makes the grab, one away. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. And a swing and a miss. No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Austin Wells.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And makes the grab. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Ball one, no strikes. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now Jason Dominguez. Little chopper rolls foul. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Left field, way back there. That one's deep. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
And that one pulled foul. Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now here is Anthony Volpe. Foul ball there. Man at second. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. The relay, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the...
And that is that. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. That one in there across the letters.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fly ball center field. Bellinger right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Short hop liner, handled it short to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Rodon back to work. And a base hit right there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very...
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And foul ball. Pickoff throw. Chisholm dives back in safely. Rodon fires. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the next pitch is way outside. This one smoked, could be trouble. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 4.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Bellinger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score safely into second. He's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. A well-deserved double on a
new pitcher on now, Ian Hamilton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here is Jason Dominguez. Swings through that one, 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here comes Aaron Judge. Doubled his first time. On the ground, Volpe tosses the first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. On the ground to the left, LeMahieu. That's the third out. Back here in Denver, start of the fourth, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. On the inside corner for a strike. Delsigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Next pitch is downstairs.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
That one misses. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outfield playing straight up now. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out. Bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
That one drifts inside. And that is downstairs. 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Dominguez makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
And they'll do it again. Oh, 2 now. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Ball, that's out.
Outside. And that is ball 1. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. So digging in, Ben Rice. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch swinging.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fought off foul. That
ball
misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Rice off of first with 2 away. That clips the corner.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So a man aboard. Here's Cody Bellinger.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first offering is not close. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Goldie scores. It's 9-0. Bellinger around second on his way to third. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
2 outs.
Hey.
In the dirt. Nice job
No
behind
ball,
the plate.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
One ball.
This
2
one
strikes.
in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 10-0.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at
0-1.
second, and he easily steals the bag. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Judge rips that one. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 12-0. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now Austin Wells. And ball 1. Volpe at second with 2 down. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner on the move. On the ground to short. Volpe. Over to first.
He's out.
And they take care of Stanton. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 5th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first
that
pitch
helped.
misses for ball one. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Bahamas.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's in the
2-2
dirt.
count. I got 3-2.
Jazz
Hey!
goes down on strikes. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Ball one low.
That's down.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left
Foul ball.
side and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and
ball
in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts
Three.
and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Just
outside.
missed. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Just
Ball two.
missed. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Struck him out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Ben Rice. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the
Got it.
pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Jazz tosses
He's
to
out.
first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Just
Inside,
off the
ball
inside
1.
edge. Swinging a foul straight back. Loizaga fires. This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
0-1's the
Bellinger,
count.
the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Checks over to
No, he's in
first,
there.
back safely. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to third. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Comes through with the RBI. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one wrapped foul. Two outs. To third. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Top of the sixth inning. DJ LeMahieu to start it off. Schmidt back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Schmidt ready to fire now. Line drive. Dominguez makes the grab, one down. Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's the strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings and misses. And it's nothing
No
in
balls,
two.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. And a good eye there.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Got it. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Grisham stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
Next pitch in for a strike and a count 1-1. Swings through that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of
One ball,
times, and now
2 strikes.
outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down. Bottom of the sixth inning, leading off Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, this group
0-1.
of hitters doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been good in those high-pressure moments, and they've come through with 7 hits with runners in scoring position. That's pretty awesome.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swung on, belted, way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit into right center field. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He will score. And it's an RBI single, 15-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
Move to first.
No, he's in there.
On the ground left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3, double play.
Oh.
And the inning is over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Luke, growing up, who is your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly fanatic, still the best match. In the air, left field, down the line. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. The run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So a man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Paul Goldschmidt getting ready to hit. And that misses off the outside edge. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, base is empty. Austin Wells, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses inside, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Ben Rice. And that one is inside. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now Paul Goldschmidt. There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to the lead. It's 17-3. Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses. And another ball. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The other way, and he beats the shift. And that one finds its way through.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. They got it for out number 2. Stepping in, Aaron Judge.
Judge.
Cousins with a move to first. Bellinger dives back. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger settles under this one, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Now pitching. Max Fried.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge pulls that one down. 2 up, 2 down. In now is the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strike. Bottom of the eighth, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Cousins
1-0.
in his third season. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. The 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly, he was
One
sitting
ball,
on a
2
fastball right
strikes.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger makes the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in easily. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they tack on to their lead. It's 19-3. 2 outs, nobody on. Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. That ends the frame. We go to the ninth, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Max Fried will go to work. And that one off the outside edge. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Volpe, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate.
3 pitch. Strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball,
the
2
Yankees
strikes.
down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our. just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Clark Schmidt. What do we have on him?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
That one the other way. And a base hit right there. Here is Goldschmidt. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That one out to right. Judge getting an angle on it. Squeezes it. And here comes Bellinger. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Our starting pitcher in this one, Roger Clemens. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity. And out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Volpe digs in now. Outside low. Ball one. Just missed. One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two outs, bases empty. It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Judge rips that one. Makes the grab on the run. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. That's ripped. Base hit. Dominguez headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's going to be Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No outs, runner on second. And now 2-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Just missed. And there's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 3.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. Wells aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No ball.
Man at first, one away.
Ball one.
In the dirt. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one.
He's out.
Double play. What a twin. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
Ball. That pitch. Is out.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's even up.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Out to short. Volpe. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Paul Goldschmidt now. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
Ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
3-2.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game, Austin Wells. In the box now, no balls and a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Wells checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Grounder might be 2. He's in there. First and second, 1 out. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Swing and a foul out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Goes down looking. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Just missed. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. This to center field. Bellinger makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger under it. And it's caught for the out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a high fly ball well struck. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Bellinger up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Bellinger makes the play, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the DH, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
All 1's the count.
That's a little bit low. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Just missed. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
High fly ball out towards left center. Dominguez settles underneath it. Brings it in for the third out. Back in New York. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Schmidt back to work. On the ground out to short. Over to Goldie. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Anthony Volpe will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game and
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. One down. Austin Wells, the next to hit. Over to first, and he's saved. RBI single his last time up.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a
runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Move to second. Volpe dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. 2 down, nobody on. Right side. Slings to first, and the inning is over. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here is Aaron Judge. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Outside low. 2-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
Nope.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
1-0. Aye.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. The Yanks hitless so far in the game. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Next offering is down low. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now, Ben Rice. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. 1 for 2. There's a line drive to left field. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Coming home. The relay throw. But it's offline. It's 5-0. 1 out. Runner at second. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, but kept close.
Ball inside.
Chisholm, the runner at second with 1 away. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Now one missed. Move to second. Chisholm back in on a dive. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here is Austin Wells. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore.
0-2 is the count.
They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Aaron Judge at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the shortstop at the play. Anthony Volpe. Leiter picks over,
Safe,
and
in.
Judge back in safely. On the ground right side, 4, 6,
Out.
3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Austin Wells now at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the third out. Well, we go bottom 6. Now up as the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham. First offering, and it just misses. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch is outside. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Bellinger in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
Up the middle. The throw to first. And Bellinger is out. 2 outs. Base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. In the air, right side. Judge getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Stanton at the plate and takes high there. And that is out of play. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Giancarlo Stanton blasts one out to the opposite way. And they add on. It's 6-0. And here is Ben Rice. And there's a fly ball deep right field onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chisholm now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Checks over to first. Back safely.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Chisholm stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And he grounds one to the right side. Jazz tosses to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Runner from third comes across, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cabrera has this one sized up, nabs it, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Seeing you, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Swings. Back here in New York, and now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Loaisiga back to work. Slice down the right side. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to Goldie. Judge out on the play. Anthony Volpe will hit next.
Number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
That's to third. LeMahieu is there. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to their lead. It's 8-0. New arm out of the bullpen, Jake Cousins. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Stanton now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And now here is Austin Wells. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering way off the plate.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And down on strikes. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez sizes this one up. And there's 2 down.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Cabrera up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ben Rice. And it's fouled away. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The other way, hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Ball,
The next pitch
back.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a swing and a miss. Last chance for the home team. In now is the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham. And a strike in there.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Bellinger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Right through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Fought off foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And there it is, a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some
Now it's the DH, Terry Pendleton. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. On the corner for a strike. And we are underway. That one almost got him. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Duran hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Mike Tauchman. 98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect. Glass now, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Couple of singles back to back. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase.
Got him swinging. So 2 down now, and here is Orlando Cepeda. That one misses, and that's ball 1. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and
bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and starting in this one, Robbie Ray. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that one a little below the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
We got full count.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone. Willie Adames stands in. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. That's too low. It's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 down, base is empty. And it's filled up.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, 2-2. That's down and in.
3-2.
That's ball
Nope,
four.
that's
Tried another
upstairs.
fastball,
Ball
but
four.
missed the spot. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx, second inning set to go. Now, Willie Mays. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a big swing and a miss. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Now it's Matt Chapman. That one hammered center field. He hauls it in, 2 away. And now Willie Adames. Glass now, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. That misses, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. Bottom of the second. Now batting Jarren Duran. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, David Wright. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses outside, and the count is even, 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So up next, Dylan Cruz. He was late there, strike 1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Glass now back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. back to the top of the lineup. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit, and that misses. 1-0.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Top of the third, no score. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Topman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sets him down looking. And he strikes. Back at Yankee Stadium, this is Bryson Stott. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. That one the other way. Throws to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Here's the catcher to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
This one in the dirt. Kicks and deals. And that one misses up and in. 2-0.
2-0.
And downstairs. There's a strike. And now 3-1. Man at first, 1 away. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Adames, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to
Chapman to Thompson. That's
He's
one.
out.
On the Cepeda double play. Inning over. Back now in the Bronx. Out of the 4th. Hank Thompson digging in now. Foul ball there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. To first. Just got him on that one. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Willie McCovey. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Next to hit, Orlando Cepeda.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And now it's even up.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now here is Jack Caglione. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bailey gathers, throws the first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a
0-1
ton
the
of
count.
first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And
1
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Durant in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw, and they got him. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. Willie Mays digging in now. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Durant ranging into the alley, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Chapman gets a piece there. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Adames, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one ripped. O'Neill on his horse. Makes the catch. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, David Wright. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 0-1.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
McCovey getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Now pitching.
Camilo Doval taking over on the mound. Cruz at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
That's
I got
way
1 ball, 1
outside. And now it's even 1-1. And strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much
1 ball,
drop in it. It's
2
almost
strikes.
like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground,
Ball.
he gets swings and misses.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one just misses.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
McCovey on the move. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Glass now back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Got him with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Tauchman. To the right side, stop. Sends it to first. Tauchman is gone. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now Pudge Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone here. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is struck out, and he is walked. And ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Just off the outside part of the plate. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Thompson to hit now. And that one fouled off. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 0-2 now. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Now the left fielder, Willie McCovey. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And now the count is even. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. 2-2. Got him swinging. And he's back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Jack Caglione. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Tyler Rogers.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes. Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him looking. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The count.
Just outside. And the count 1-2. Out to short. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and they come away without an out. So up next, Jaron Duran. He's grounded out a couple of times. First pitch swinging.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Move to first. O'Neill dives back in, but they got him. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Mays in pursuit. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Now pitching.
And there's a strike. And that is out of play. Makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Matt Chapman.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one in the air center field. Willie Mays makes the play. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. There's the strike.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Bryson Stott.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Bounce to the right. Thompson handles this one on to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in New York, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Terry Pendleton. Jacks back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Just missed. On the ground right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Durant brings it in. And there's 2 away. Hank Thompson steps into the box. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
McCovey swings through it for strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Rodriguez. Back here in New York, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. That takes care of Rodriguez. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Fought off foul. Misses inside. And it's 1-1. On the ground right side. Thompson to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. That one felt good, and they walk it off. One nothing the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Justin Verlander.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. And another ball. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. Grounds one to short. Adames. 2 away here in the top of the first. And here is Sosa to the plate. Pitch
Nope,
misses,
that's the ball.
and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice. Now it's the DH, Terry Pendleton. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Up and in. 1-2 the count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, bases empty. Hank Thompson steps into the box. And there's a ball.
1, no strikes.
2 outs, bases empty. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. And it's fouled away. And now 2-2.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Base hit center field.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw into third. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Waste no time there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Orlando Cepeda can't hold up, and that's a strike. Pitch misses,
that pitch is
and
out.
the count even 1-1. There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little.
He's under it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here in Denver, now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Late on that fastball. Verlander, a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one just
Inside,
misses. Now 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So now the DH spot, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
Second inning here, no score. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. In the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Willie Mays. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center.
Oh, that got away from him.
Right
And
there.
he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
I don't care what some players.
There goes Willie. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Willie Adames now in the box. Comes up
0-1's the
empty
count.
with a swing there. Pitch
I got
misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is ball 1. Foul ball there. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across, and they get Adames for the out. Now here is Patrick Bailey. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Mays at second with 2 down. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sosa. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. First pitch misses.
Inside.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, Tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Mark McGuire will hit next. Missing inside. 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Justin Crawford digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Corner infielders playing in. And a curve misses outside. Ball 1. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. First pitch, and he just misses. And he swings through that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Terry Pendleton. Arrieta back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So digging in, Mike Tauchman. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there. Still tied
No
at 0,
balls, 2
last
strikes.
of the third. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Hank Thompson, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1
Off the
is
plate, ball
outside,
1.
and it's a ball and a strike.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9
ball 2.
straight strikes, so tough to do.
Swing and a miss
2
as he
balls,
was out
2
front that
strikes.
time. Crawford makes a move towards the gap. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Late on that fastball.
Well, these
0-1's
players
the
just
count.
lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of...
Oh, gets dirty. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. Now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. McCovey on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Out to short. Adames gets it to first.
He's out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. Fly to left his first time. And a curve is down and in.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and
0-1.
there's just no one there to knock it down.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one
ball's
down the
foul.
line, and that's just foul. Next pitch
3 balls,
way
1 strike.
upstairs. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first. And now the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. He's 0 for 1. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is
No
strike
balls, 2
2.
strikes.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. That misses
That's a
the
ball.
zone, and that's ball 1. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here is Matt Chapman. That's in there. 0-1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Fans another, and that's 3. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And delivers outside.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And he's already singled in this game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Slinging it to first in time. So the batting order turns over at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 2.
De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball up the middle. Thompson handles this one. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Willie Adames stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Gets him to chase after that one.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Bailey, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the plate, inside. Ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That
3
misses.
balls, no strikes.
3-0. Right side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, now the number 2 hitter, Justin Crawford. Verlander back to work. Out to short. Zips it to first.
out.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now Sammy Sosa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this
2 balls,
one.
no
Couple of
strike.
strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pitching change here, Tristan Beck.
Now pitching. Tristan.
Now a chance for Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is inside, ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it remains 2-2. Inside,
3-2.
just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton, has grounded out a couple of times. Inside, just missed. Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low, and now 2-0. Fastball is outside. In for a strike, and the count is 3-1. That one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. Ripped to short. Adames the throw to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one missing inside. And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Now it's the second baseman, Hank Thompson. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three. McCovey now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one
Ball
missed. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the DH, Ted Williams. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. A strikeout and a walk. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Landon Roop.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
0-1.
0-1.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here is Gary Sanchez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gets to it on to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford in position. Makes the grab. 2 down. And here is Matt Chapman. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Ball 1.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the eighth, and here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. That clips the corner. And ball one.
1-1.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2 the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. That's inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
De La Cruz swings through it for strike one.
1-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Late swing, foul to the left.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Pitch kicks away. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. 1 for 3. On the mound now, Randy Rodriguez. Just missed.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
2 outs. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike.
No
2.
balls, two
Well, you got to
strikes.
find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Bases empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one at triple digits. Strikes him out with 100. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss
0-1.
as he was out front that time. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing.
Nope.
Did he go? No, he didn't.
Nice
got
job
two
to keep the
balls,
hands
1
back
strike.
on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss
1
as he
ball,
chases
2
that one
strikes.
darting out of the zone. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. Now 2-2. Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And here is Terry Pendleton. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Out to short, Adames. And that quickly 2 away. Ted Williams digs in now. Just
that's outside.
missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hit
ball 2.
97 on the gun.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Tauchman. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs. And it skips in the dirt.
Definitely got the
2
hitter
balls,
conscious
2
of the
strikes.
pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
3-2.
That misses, and the count is filled up. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Thompson swings through it for strike 1. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie McCovey. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That's down and in.
2.
Swing and a ground ball. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Tyler Fitzgerald. And now it's going to be Orlando Cepeda.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something
ball,
special right
2
here,
strikes.
it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sosa. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Rodriguez back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Puts a bunt down. Cepeda.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Gary Sanchez now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
In the infield at the corners,
inside.
don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one
Ball
almost
2.
got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely
2-0.
has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. 1 runs in. Runner around 3rd. In to score from first. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Sean Jelly gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them
Ball 1,
into
no
the
strike.
outfield any way they can.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. And another ball. Nobody out with a
2 balls,
pair of
no
runs
strike.
across in the frame. And here in extra innings. Next
Oh,
pitch is
that pitch is
outside.
out.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get
Nope.
ahead in the count
Ball
quickly.
4.
He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2.
Oh, that's That's inside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Liner, base hit. Flying around third is Turner. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Crawford stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. McGuire on second. De La Cruz on at first with nobody out.
2-2.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So up next, Sammy Sosa. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Walker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1's the count.
Double steal. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in extra innings. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Tyler O'Neill will hit next. That one inside. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Second and third, 2 down.
No.
There's a strike. And that's outside. 3-1 now.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. And if they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Pendleton in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's out to center field. Mays has it sized up and makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back, and now the center fielder, Willie Mays. In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down.
He's trying for third. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Up the middle. He is safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second.
He's out.
1 out. Base is empty and a run in. And we're in the last half of the 10th. In the dirt. And 1-1. Chapman gets a piece there. The 1-2. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames. The shortstop
1-0.
takes the ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road.